welcome. It's May 4th. Today is Gio's daughter's birthday. It's like one of the first days in May where we have a special occasion. I just got my Amazon package. These are the mascaras I use. The Sky High number 801. If you're looking for a really good mascara, I can recommend this. I get it in the color Very Black. And I ordered a wind chime. Came with a warranty assurance, where they give you the code to scan, and then it comes with this little poem, which I just think is so cute. We're getting rain again. So the plants out on the deck, the flowers, the ferns, our hote that George just painted, everything's getting a nice soak in. The wind chime came in this box. Wrapped like this. He wants to see how heavy it is to see what kind of bracket we need to get. And he ordered the lattice, 3 pieces of 6-foot lattice to put along this side of the deck. And then the flower boxes will go in front of the lattice. And then the wind chime will go on one of the walls. So there's the hook. And then once he has it hanging, I'll definitely show you again. But I don't want to take it apart too much until he gets a chance to see it. But there's one part of it. And there's a part of it. And there. And it's got the 4 chime tubes. So I want him to be able to see that. So this morning, I went to the store. I went to the grocery store and to Lowe's by myself. First time I've driven alone since last June, the end of last June. So almost a year. First time in almost a year. And I picked up some coleslaw in the grocery store. Their card machines, all of their debit and credit were down, the whole store. And so everybody had to use cash. There were so many people that had to just walk out that they just didn't have cash. And then I went over to Lowe's and I got wood putty for the guest room door. It looks like the owners that had the dog before us, the dog scratched wood and like knocked a piece of the wood out of the frame. So he's going to take some wood putty and fix that. And then I also got a slide bolt for the basement door that he's already put on for me. I just feel a little better with an extra lock. So that's what happened today. My son is in the hospital. He's in a Pennsylvania hospital now. Friday into yesterday, he was in a hospital out of state. He's back in Pennsylvania. He had surgery this morning. He had a blood clot in his right leg. I don't know what his condition is at this point. He texted very briefly at 11:30 this morning and just said, "I'm okay. I just literally woke up 15 minutes ago." They were prepping him at 7:30 this morning, so I don't know. He said the procedure was no more than 30-minute max. 4 hours went by, I didn't hear anything, so I texted him, and he texted back after like 10 minutes and said, "I'm okay. I just woke up." And so I said, "Just rest and get to me when you can." So I don't know how he's doing. I figured it was a clot. Both hospitals did the same thing with a thrombotic, a big, mega clot buster, which obviously didn't work, and they had to go in and break up the clot or do something. I know he has a stent in that right leg. He has a stent in his left leg. So I don't know how long he's going to be in. I don't know. Anything more to tell you? Not much, other than here's how nasty my coffee's looking. I have no French vanilla coffee mate. I have no cafe mocha. This is the original coffee mate with Hershey's syrup and a little bit of cold foam. and I can't drink it because it tastes awful, awful. It has none of that taste that I'm used to, and I had a bunch of ice in here, and I think I drank like that much out of it, and I'm like, can't do it. So we might take a ride to the grocery store that usually has this kind of coffee mate that I want, which is just a couple miles from here, and I need to pick up 3 flower pots from either Dollar Tree or Dollar Zone. I have 2 philodendrons that I propagated that I can put in soil now, and I have flowers. Gosh, I probably have. There's probably maybe 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, maybe 8 petunias that need to go into a pot. So maybe I need to get 4 pots, and then split the flowers up 2 and 2, and then do 2 with the philodendron. So we might do that yet this evening. I'm not sure. Yesterday, it was really nice that we did some meditation and some tea time. I was grateful for it. It was really needed. And I've been up since 3 o'clock again. Definitely worried about my son. There's always like something, you know, but I'm going to go. I have laundry in. I stripped the bed, even though I just did it on Wednesday, but I went ahead and stripped it because the blanket I had on there just looked not dirty, but it looked like it had like a lot of lint on it. You know what I mean? The comforter that was on the bed, that white one with the gold stuff, it got too hot for the man. So I said, well, I have blankets that are thinner. So I put this one particular blanket on. Didn't like the way it was looking. Stripped the bed, put everything in the washer. Now everything's over in the dryer. I'll go down in a few minutes and check that. But the bed is all made up with everything fresh. The only thing I need to put on are the 2 pillow shams because I washed those and they're in the dryer. So I'm going to do that. It's just ordinary stuff, aside from the fact that my son's in the hospital, which honestly, in the 2 years since he's been out of prison, he's been in the hospital probably, if I added up all the days, I would say he's probably been in the hospital a full year out of the 2 years. And the rest of the time he was not in the hospital, but he was in an emergency room or he was in an urgent care or something. And that's the way it's going to be for the rest of his life with this Sjogren's business. I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you for asking, those that have asked. Thank you. I'm going to check comments. I haven't done that. I'm hearing a siren. Can you hear that? And a fire truck. The roads are really wet. So we saw an accident yesterday, so most likely an accident again today. I'm going to go check my laundry. Thank you for being here. It's just an ordinary day. Nothing too special. Gio did buy me a surprise gift. It's in the package over on the couch. I couldn't get him to tell me what it was, even though I tried. He wasn't talking. He wasn't telling. So I'm going to let him know that the package is here, so I get to open it. I can't tell. Can't tell what it is. But please take care of yourselves. Go a day at a time, a minute at a time, an hour at a time. I'm not one to give much advice anymore. I'm like, today when I went into Lowe's to get the lock and the wood putty, the triggers from when Sky worked in there are so big for me. It's really hard for me to go into a Lowe's. And it's like every aisle I walk past, I look for him with his red Lowe's jacket on, you know. And I see him. I can see him. And his name tag, and that's how it goes. That stuff's never going to go away. It's in my memory bank, you know. But anyway, take care. Please take care. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Cinco de Mayo tomorrow.